Everyone wants to speak English fluently, but many people stop learning because they are afraid of making mistakes. They think that every wrong word makes them look foolish. But what if the opposite is true? What if every mistake is actually a step toward success? This is the story of a young learner named Adam. Adam lived in a small town. He dreamed of speaking English confidently one day. He wanted to watch English movies without subtitles, read books from around the world, and talk to people from different countries. But there was one problem: he was afraid of making mistakes. Every morning Adam opened his English book. He learned new words and grammar rules. But when it was time to speak, he became nervous. He worried that people would laugh at him if he made a mistake. One day, his English teacher asked every student to introduce themselves in English. Adam's hand started shaking. When his turn came, he stood up and said, "My name is Adam. I live in a small village. I like playing football." The teacher smiled and gently corrected a few small mistakes in his introduction. Adam felt embarrassed. His face turned red and he wished he could disappear. He sat down and decided that he would never speak English again. After class, his teacher called him. "Adam," she said with a smile, "do you know why babies learn to walk?" Adam looked confused. "Because they keep trying?" "Exactly," the teacher replied. "They fall hundreds of times, but they never think that falling means they should stop. Learning English is the same. Every mistake teaches you something." Those words stayed in Adam's mind. The next day, instead of avoiding mistakes, Adam started writing them in a notebook. At the top of each page, he wrote today's lesson. If he wrote "she go to school," he corrected it to "she goes to school." If he forgot a word, he looked it up and wrote a new sentence using it. Instead of feeling embarrassed, he became curious. He wanted to understand why each mistake happened. Weeks passed. Adam practiced speaking English every day. Sometimes he made 10 mistakes. Sometimes he made 20, but every evening he corrected them and learned from them. Slowly, something amazing happened. He noticed that he no longer repeated the same mistakes. His vocabulary grew, his grammar improved. Most importantly, his confidence increased. One day, a new student joined the class. She was too shy to speak English. "I can't do it," she whispered. "I'm afraid everyone will laugh at me." Adam smiled because he remembered feeling exactly the same way. He showed her his notebook. "Look," he said, "these pages are filled with the mistakes I made while learning English." The new student looked surprised. "You kept all of them?" "Yes," Adam replied. "These mistakes helped me become a better English speaker." From that day on, they practiced together. They spoke English during lunch, read short stories, and encouraged each other whenever they made mistakes. Months later, the school held an English speaking competition. The old Adam would never have entered, but this time he walked confidently onto the stage. During his speech, he made one small grammar mistake. He smiled, corrected himself, and continued speaking. The audience did not laugh. Instead, they applauded his confidence and determination. After the competition, Adam realized something important. Success was never about speaking perfect English. Success was about having the courage to keep speaking, even after making mistakes. Years later, Adam became an English teacher. Whenever a student apologized for making a mistake, he smiled and said the same words his teacher had once told him: "Every mistake is a step forward." Those simple words inspired many students to become braver, stronger, and more confident English speakers. Moral of the story: never be afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake teaches you a valuable lesson. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep moving forward. Every mistake is one more step toward fluency.